Warriors, business travelers, and mobile professionals. I'm Marcy Rader, the MoPro coach and lifestyle trainer for mobile professionals. If you work more than 50% of your time out of a typical office, you are a MoPro. I have a background in exercise science, degree in exercise science and health promotion, and I've been a certified personal trainer for 20 years. I'm also a certified productivity coach. I put my time in traveling for almost a decade in the clinical research industry and became a corporate trainer, training people on all things sexy like systems, processes, and tools. But what I do now is I work with business travelers and road warriors to help them be healthy and productive on the road, because I don't think that you can be one without the other. In March, I authored a book, Hack the Mobile Lifestyle, 6 Steps to Work Well and Play More, and this is available on Amazon. These meetings and home for 6 weeks. So how many of you love those all-day meetings, typically held in a hotel or a conference center, that start at some insanely early hour, like 7, causing you to get up at 5 if you want to get any kind of workout in? And breakfast consists of bagel, juice, cream cheese, maybe some fruit. So nothing but carbs, sugar, and a guaranteed crash later. Then midway through the morning, you get a breakfast break. And maybe there's some processed Nutri-Grain bars and more coffee. Then lunch is a buffet where you have to eat, be social, and try to catch up on all your emails and calls that you missed in the morning. Later in the afternoon, because you've been working up such a sweat all day sitting and listening and thinking, you're given a break where you're either given cookies and brownies or power bars and Luna bars. You're done at 5 p.m. You're expected to be at happy hour at 6, followed by dinner and dessert, finishing up by 9 or 10 p.m. So I attended these types of meetings frequently in the corporate world, and they were called investigator meetings or sponsor meetings, and I honestly don't know how I ever stayed awake sometimes. This kind of setup is really ineffective for remembering, creativity, and focus. So what can you do to survive these food fests? From a food and energy perspective, you absolutely need to start your day off right. So how you eat in the morning sets you up for how you feel in the afternoon. That includes your cravings and your energy levels. Now, just because breakfast is free doesn't mean that you have to eat it, depending on what they're serving. You know, if it's consisting of bagels, juice, and fruit, do yourself a favor and bring something along with you from your room to add to it that you've packed, or even eat before you come down, maybe come down towards the end of breakfast to socialize, so that you're not just having refined sugars and carbs. You want to make sure you get 20 to 30 grams of protein for breakfast for a steady state level of serotonin in the day, or steady level of serotonin later in the day. If the breakfast has hard-boiled eggs, then go for it. If they have scrambled eggs, maybe a little bit, because typically scrambled eggs in a hotel or conference center are going to be filled with salt and probably come out of a box. If you really want the bagel, have half the bagel, but add a nut butter to it, so there's some fat and protein, because you always want to have carbs, fat, and protein at the same time. You don't want to just have a carb. You want to have, and what needs to be a good balance. I really like the Justin's or Artisana nut butters. They're individual, great sizes. I have them in my luggage, my laptop bag. I have them everywhere, so that I can use those instead of the processed, filled with fillers and sugar peanut butter that you're probably getting at the hotel. If there's fruit, have some fruit with your breakfast so you can have fiber and some nutrients. And if you're lucky and they have Greek yogurt, you know, eat some Greek yogurt as well, as long as it's not artificially sweetened or artificially flavored. Stay away from the juice. Not that kind of juice. But with juice, you're getting high calories, a lot of sugar, and you're definitely going to crash later. So if you want to pour a tiny amount, like 1 to 2 ounces in your water glass just to flavor it, that's an option. This is great to do to alternate water with coffee. Starting on coffee in the morning and continuing to drink it all day long really makes your adrenals work too hard. So have coffee, but alternate coffee with water or sips of coffee with sips of water. Decaf can have up to 60% caffeine, and it's really, really processed to get the caffeine out of it. So it's not the best option. Just stick with regular and drink less of it. If you like tea, that's a great alternative as well. And those conference rooms are usually freezing, so I would drink tea like it was going out of style. This year I started drinking Ticino, which is a coffee alternative, and is actually what this is. And it can be purchased online or at Whole Foods or Earth Fare type stores. It's dark like coffee, but it comes in a tea bag so you can carry it with you. It's very portable. So if you're trying to cut back on caffeine, but you still need to feel like you're drinking coffee, it's a great substitute. From a productivity perspective, because I believe in order to be healthy, you need to be productive, and in order to be productive, you need to be healthy. My productivity hack is actually a health hack too. It's very, very important above all else during these meetings to move your ass. You have got to move your body during the day because sitting there for that long is a slow death. During those 15-minute breaks you get in the morning and afternoon, you can go up to your room if you're in a hotel or back to your office if it's at your place of business and do a quick 5-minute workout that doesn't make you sweaty. I designed 5-minute workouts that can be done in a skirt that doesn't get you sweaty for a couple of my clients. It's more movement and stretching than a workout, but it gets your blood flowing and it gets you into a more alert state. I actually have a workout on YouTube called Hotel Meeting Break, and that workout is designed specifically for this type of situation. During lunch, you need to try to do the same thing. If I can, I go up to my room first or to my office. I do 5 minutes, and then I less time to likely to make 2 trips to the buffet, and I also get some energy back. If the weather's nice, it's even go for a walk. To do that, you can walk and listen to your voicemails and make your calls. Before dinner, go to your room, strip off your clothes, and do an easy yoga or calisthenics session in your room that doesn't make you need to take a shower again. You know, all of this movement increases your energy level, it boosts your creativity and focus, and it helps negate a little bit of the calorie bombs that you've had all day sitting and eating. So those are my health and productivity hacks for parties and meetings. They're just 2 of the many hacks in the book, Hack the Mobile Lifestyle, 6 Steps to Work Well and Play More, that you can buy on Amazon.com. For more hacks, you can go to marcyrader.com or click the link in the description for a free video series on hacks related to all the areas: air travel, hotel, auto, mobile office, parties, meetings, and home. For a copy of the book, there's also a link in the description. So high five, fist bump, and thank you for participating in the webinar today.